Welcome back to Trash Talk.
Hey,
I'm your host, Philip Kinney.
Oh, God. It will be always. Is this jackass over here, right here. Fucking retard boy. Hey.
A spectacular episode.
I know. Fucking talking
It's
shit.
fucking October, son.
I know. It's awesome. Weather's cooling off. Hopefully all these fucking satanic mosquitoes die.
Oh, they gonna die. They gonna die, boy.
But you said you wanted to talk about trick-or-treating.
That's not what I said. I
Oh.
was talking about Halloween in general.
Oh, I thought we were going to talk about like trick-or-treating.
We can talk about trick-or-treating. Why not?
I mean, you think North Carolina, the month of October, you have, we as the kids, we had the fair every October.
I never went to the fair.
You never went to the fair as a kid?
No.
How about as a teenager?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, I thought you meant...
Like,
Dude,
fuck,
I
think
thought
of
you
me.
meant fucking go to the fair to like trick or treat.
No.
Like, what the fuck are you talking
No,
about?
I was talking about like things we had in October as kids. The fair's every October, and then trick-or-treating was right around the corner from that. I never went to the fair. I'm like, what, did your parents hate
I
you?
didn't even think about the fair.
Well, yeah, because I ain't been in, I think the last time I went was maybe 08, 09, maybe. I mean,
I went last year.
oh.
It was terrible.
Well,
It was fucking packed.
did you ride anything?
Hell no.
Well, no, because you got vertigo.
I don't
You
fucking
ain't riding
ride shit.
Well, yeah, well, it was like when we were kids, it was like you wanted to ride everything because you were like, this is fun. And then as an adult, you start like, well, this ain't an amusement park. This shit was put up last week by
Yeah.
probably a drunk dude.
It's fucking terrifying.
I'm not getting on it. Like, this is a death trap.
Dude, do you remember the fucking one of the carts flew off one of the rides like 10 years ago?
Oh, for real?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
I don't remember that. I remember like people got stuck on like, well, I don't know if that was at the state fair, but I know like I've seen videos of like where rides, like the rainbow was all fucked up and about like fell over or
sure.
whatever. Like, Jesus.
Then there's always the urban legend of the zipper. People getting like their hair caught in the zipper.
Okay, look, I'll tell you a funny story about the zipper. This is great. So, like, I was probably middle or high school or something. Actually, I think I was in high school. I think I was driving at the time, but I went with like some buddies and stuff. And one of my buddies decided he was going to eat, and you know this guy. We're not going to say names, but you know this dude. But he decided he was going to eat a chili dog before going on said zipper. Now, let's break them into this. The zipper is a ride that is on like, if they don't know, you know, because it could be called something else elsewhere.
I think this is a pretty classic ride.
But yeah,
I
it's
don't know if it's called different shit though.
Yeah,
It like goes around, but
it's
it
like
also flips
a
around.
track like this with little carts on it, and you sit in it like this, and it flips. Like the track will move like a so. Like let's say this is the track, and it'll move like just like this. But as it's moving, you're going around said track, flipping around like a retard.
Yeah, it goes around and the carts flip as it goes around. Yeah.
And sometimes they don't flip much. Depending on who you're with, you can make it flip. You know, you can start putting y'all's weight into it, and it'll start trucking. Well,
There's always been this urban legend that someone got scalped on the zipper.
yeah,
By getting like her ponytail got like caught in the zipper because it's a cage.
yeah.
It's like a mesh cage.
But it's like your hair would have to get out of it.
I have no
and
idea.
like-
it never happened.
But
as
this
far as
dude-
I know, I think I've even tried to look into this. I don't think that ever happened.
like my buddy decided again to eat this chili dog. So he gets on the zipper, and I was supposed to ride with him. And then our other friend was like, no, me and him are going to ride. Like, whatever, dude, who gives a shit? So we're riding it. Well, as it's going, we start hearing, huh, huh, like that, like just real faint. And me and the dude in my cart, I can't remember who it was, like, we were like, the fuck? Is somebody throwing up, man? So they like stopped the ride. So we're like, what the fuck is going on? Well, then we see our friend get off, and he's got, like, the other guy that wanted to ride with my buddy was all like screaming, holy hell, because he had puke on him.
Yeah.
And so now I'm still in said zipper up top, dying laughing because I was like, you asked for it, you know? Like, this is fucking hilarious. You wanted to ride with this dude because it would have been me. So they take everybody off the ride. You know, everybody in line for the ride's laughing at my buddy because he threw up. Well, so I'm like, yeah, whatever. So my buddy's like, I'm going to the bathroom to clean up or whatever. Well, joke was on them, the people in line, because the guy working the thing just sprayed some water on it. Now you made it even more watery.
Gross.
Shut the gate and just let it go. Now everybody got on said ride. And so I stayed there because it's like watching a train wreck. You don't want to watch it, but you want to watch it. So I'm like just staring up like this, and all I see is everybody having a blast. And then as it started getting faster, and that cart started flipping, the puke was going out of the cart into other carts. People were flipping the fuck out. Dude, I was dying. I thought it was the most hilarious shit ever. So then I had to tell my buddy, like, yo, joke was on them. All the people that laughed at you got thrown up on next round.
That's fucking gross.
I was like, that is hilarious. I was like, payback's a bitch. Karma, man. But that was like the most fucked up I've seen, like, something happen. Like, I never saw like a cart derail or no shit.
I didn't
like that.
see the car. I just remember reading the fucking whatever the headlines. Or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't think anyone got hurt. I just think it fucking. Listen, man, these goddamn drunk carnies putting up these rides.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like, dude.
they're fucking terrifying. When you're young, you just don't think about it. But as
Yeah.
you get older, you start looking at these rides. You're like, Jesus
When you're
Christ.
old, when you're young, you're like, man, I got my whole life ahead of me and shit. You know, like, guess what? When I was like 8, 9, 10, I'm like over here wondering, well, who's going to win the war? G.I. Joe or Cobra? Not, wow, I'm getting leukemia next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't think about cancer or things like that. You're just like, well, old people get that shit. You know?
definitely don't think you're going to get rocketed off a fucking fair ride.
Dude, I'm telling you, I wish that was me because I'd have been like, but I'm all fucked up. I'm suing the shit out of some people, you know, because you're going to get paid.
Yeah.
You're getting paid.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, I don't like being an asshole that's like, you know, man, I'm going to sue some shit, but
I
shit
mean,
like
if
that.
you fly off of a
Bang.
fucking roller coaster, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm suing.
like I said, most chances.
Someone's got to pay these medical bills.
Yeah, most chances is I'm going to die. Of course, I'll go back in time. I didn't sue this lady. I don't know if I've ever talked about it. Like when I got hit by the car, it was in the fall months going to school. So we could say it was October. I don't know when it was, but it was chilly outside. And me and 4 of my buddies were like riding our bike to school. And we went across this road. And this lady was like, I guess she was taking her daughter to high school. We didn't know this at the time. Let's say it was a Tuesday. And lo and behold, there was 4 of us. I was the 4th one. So this lady looks at us straight up like a so and is like, come on across the street. So here we go crossing the goddamn street. Next thing I know, there's a car on top of me.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm like, the fuck? You know, like I'm all pissed off. When the lady gets out of the car, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, and I'm thinking, you waved us across the fucking street.
Like, sorry, bitch.
So
You did it on purpose?
well, she tried to grab me. And I was like, get off me. You know, I probably wouldn't like get the fuck off me, but nowadays I'd be like, get the fuck off me. But I was like, get off me. Get off me. And so now I'm like walking my bike to school because my leg's all fucked up. So I got to school and I called my house and I was like, Mom, I got hit by a car. And Mom was like, you're full of shit. Like she thought it was like, you know, one of them kid things where it's like, my tummy hurts. I don't want to go to school today.
Sure.
So school got out at like 2:15. What time she picked me up? 1:30. Because like a counselor, a teacher, somebody called my mom and was like, no, your son literally is limping all day. So then when my mom picked me up, I walk out. She's like, oh my God. She's like, I thought you were kidding. I was like, don't talk to me. You know, because I've been walking around school all day with this like leg all jacked. Like, and then the school obviously called the police, and the police were like, they talked to me before my mom picked me up, was like, could you identify the car? I was like, yeah, it was on top of me. So they were like, we'll meet you tomorrow morning. So me and my dad waited at our house. Cop came, went up the street, and when I was supposed to ID the car, we followed them. We followed them. They went to Sanderson High School, pulled a lady over, and was like, so you hit this child yesterday, and you left the scene of crime. They charged her with a hit and run.
Damn.
And she was like, he told me to get off of him and walked off. And I'm just sitting there like not saying a word. And the cop was like, you understand he's a kid. You can stop a kid. It's not another adult. Like,
well, not only
no.
that, like
You could have
fucking-
reported it.
Like you're a minor. You need to fucking. You're the adult. You need to report that. You
Yeah.
ran
He's
a
like,
child.
you should have reported it. And there you go. But you didn't. So now you're getting hit and run. And whatever medical bills he has, you're paying for him. You know, pretty much. That's what was
Fuck
going to happen.
yeah.
I was like, damn, son. Like, so guess what? I got hit and ran, and she got charged with it. I mean, we didn't sue her or nothing, though. Like, okay,
Sure.
now, you know, people's court. Dun, dun.
Did you go to the hospital?
I went to the doctor, and the doctor was like, you know, you're just banged up. Like, I didn't have nothing broken or nothing like that.
She was like,
I was kind of all fucked up. Yeah,
my back.
I should have been like,
my
crippled and shit. But no, back to the fair. Like, again, like you said, you don't think about that stuff as a kid. Like,
Fuck
wow,
no.
these rides, because you're just there to have a blast. Like,
No, it was the same shit. Like you mentioned earlier, I have vertigo. fucking that vertigo is from fucking being a careless kid and getting banged up all the goddamn time and knocked my goddamn whole shit off. My whole inner ear system is now destroyed.
And I can't
from getting
fix it.
fucking hit in the head too many goddamn times.
Like, geez, banging around in the gravitron. And like, I'm trying to remember like the rides that I like the flying bobsleds, whatever you call them, the ones that just spun around. Those were fun. The gravitron was fun.
Gravitron's fun.
I really loved that one because
Gravitron always seemed like the most dangerous fucking ride.
well, the thing about it was you weren't supposed to go upside down in it.
No, you.
But then you'd go upside down.
They can't stop you.
But that was the fun part about it because the asshole in the middle, all they could do was stop the ride. You're not riding it no more. But the asshole in the middle is in the middle, and he's like, "You better turn right side up." And it's like, "Why don't you come out here and get me, motherfucker? Because then we're gonna be in this ride all fucking day. Like we ain't never stopping. You're gonna have to unplug this bitch." And you're over there upside down, like, you know, like this fucking shit was awesome.
Yeah.
But then it was like all the times, like the other fair rides. Like I remember because I used to be petrified of like going upside down, shit like that.
Yeah.
Like when I was real little, and like my one sister. That I don't like. She got me to ride the Enterprise. Remember that one?
It sounds familiar.
The Enterprise was the one that it would spin around like this. Like obviously you walk up to the cart, get in it, you'd be sitting in it like this, and it starts spinning real fast. But then it goes up, and now you're like spinning.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me it went upside down, and so I was like, "Oh, it's just a spinny one. Okay, cool." And I got on it, dude. I about lost my shit. I was like 8 years old, flipping the fuck out, like.
Of course.
Because, dude, like, I wouldn't ride the Ring of Fire, you know, like, simple shit. But it just spooked the fuck out of me. But then, you know, you just get at a certain age where you're like, you only live once, motherfucker, let's do this.
The only ride, I don't know why it fucking scared me so much, was the goddamn pirate ship. I don't know why that ride scared the fuck out of me.
I know why that ride scared me. Because I about flew off that motherfucker.
I mean, I think that's probably what it was. Because I always, every time I went on it, I always felt like I was going to get shot off of this fucking thing.
Because my mom took me on it like real little. Like, I'll say 5 or less. And I was a small kid. So, like, I was riding it. And, like, my mom had to, like, hold on to the ride while holding on to me. Because I was coming out the goddamn seat. Because, you know, there weren't no seat belts on it. It was just a bar.
Yeah.
So, it was like, dumbass me's probably over there, like, you know, like this, and mom's like, this motherfucker about to fly the fuck off this fucking ride. Of course, I'm probably like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. Like, shit. But yeah, like, the fair, you expect things like that. Like, amusement parks, you know, they're regulated, man. Like, they...
True. I almost fell out of a fucking, a Six Flags ride.
Oh, shit.
When I was a teenager. I wasn't even a little kid.
What ride was that?
The Boomerang.
The Boomerang.
Boomerang... It goes one way and it does like a bunch of flips, and I think I don't know if it does corkscrews, but it definitely does flips. And then you go up and then you go backwards the entire way back. But it has one of those like vest ones that like comes down and clicks you in. Mine didn't. It needed one more click and I couldn't get it. But the people didn't check.
So you were just kind of like...
Yeah, it like my shit would come out. So I could I had to like death grip onto this thing. If I didn't, I was going to slip out of this entire thing and fucking fall to my death.
I had to do that on Drakenfire back in the day in Busch Gardens, except it was going up the first hill and then it like went down a little hill and then I think it went up and then it started doing like the corkscrew to start the ride. And as it was going up and it got to the top, I always like, I don't like heights, but I'll ride these rides and stuff. I'll just kind of like go into my own little space and be like, I ain't saying shit, but I'm always checking the bar. Yeah. And that bitch said, and I said,
oh, Jesus.
And then I started
Christ.
doing this and it wouldn't come down. I was like, oh, fuck. And then finally it came down. I don't know if it locked, but I ended up like wrapping my arms and that's how I rode the ride, flipping the fuck out because I was like, I'm going to die. My friend's like, it was nice knowing you. I was like, fuck you. My family brought you here. Like,
I would have held on to him.
I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, motherfucker. How you going to explain to my parents? Well, he flew off the roller coaster. Like,
no, he did.
Yeah, he ain't coming back. Except I'm like over there, like all fucked up on the ground. That'd be my luck. Every bone broken.
People die on fucking roller coasters.
Yeah.
It happens.
But like other funny shit at the fair, because like we used to go with a group of us, man. And like I told you about the time I punched that dude in the haunted house.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, god damn. Like, motherfucker want to jump out of nowhere knowing I'm the first person. Hell yeah, I'm swinging. It's dark. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You shouldn't be reaching out grabbing motherfuckers. Nope. But other than that, it was like we would go ride rides, just chill out. You know, like the older we got, the less rides we rode because we kind of started realizing that, like, man, our life's in our hands here. Like,
Yeah, even like as a teenager, I didn't ride that many rides at the fair, to be honest with you. Like, because when I was a teenager, it became more about like the hang, not about like
just hanging out.
Yeah.
Like, paid your money to get in. You're like, all right, whatever. Eat some food and shit. But other than that, just I'm chilling with my friends.
hang in the shadows, smoke cigarettes.
And then see how many people you see out there that you know. Like, oh, hey, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, last year was terrible, dude. It was packed. Like, it was like the entire fair was moving as one organism.
well, you know why?
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah. Like, one last year, like the first year back.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Like, no.
It sucked, man.
You're glutton for punishment.
We didn't do anything.
Like, go out there to eat and that's it.
I don't even think we really ate really much of anything.
I know, like, you go out there with my brother-in-law, that fucker will literally eat all day. And I'm like, how you do this? Like, he'll eat food and then pass somewhere and get more food, finish that, pass somewhere else, get some more food. I'm like, you know, I eat a biscuit. I'm like, yo, I'm good for hours, you know? Like,
Yeah, I've never been like that.
like, dude, you should be a competitive eater.
It's like, I want to, but like, I'm going to get fucking sick.
Yeah, I would like to taste all this stuff, but it's like, dude, I got to pick and choose. What do I really want?
Really, I just want fucking a shit ton of orangeade. That's really what I want.
Well, you know, I don't know if you remember, like, Al's French fries.
I don't know.
Like, it was a French fry place that was, like, always across from, like, the Red Cross. And, like, it was just French fry place. Like, that dude, I don't know how, was somehow related to my mom. I didn't know that until I was little. And the first time my mom was like, he's such and such in the family. I'm like, what? And then he had the fake ketchup that, like, shot this fucking red yarn out. And he tried to hit me with it. I was like, what? I was a little kid. I was like, get the fuck out. But no, the fair used to be fun as kids. But then, like you said, as you got older, it's just...
Stop giving a shit.
Yeah, because it's so overpriced.
Hell yeah.
Like $10 to ride a ride now, probably. Like, fuck off. Like, guess what? You get one ride. Enjoy yourself.
Food's overpriced. Everything's overpriced, man.
It's a fucking ripoff, man. It's like, if I was going to pay these prices, I'll go to King's Dominion, Busch Gardens, an actual amusement park where, guess what? These rides are monitored by computers.
Like, we went to this brewery thing. I can't remember how much it was. I think it was like $15, and you got like 3 like little cups of beer, basically.
I'd have been pissed.
Yeah, it was terrible. It sucked.
Well, this is bullshit on all accounts.
Not that I want to get shit faced at the fucking
fair, but it's
I mean,
like,
god damn.
Come on, dude. You can at least give me like 2 pints.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm taking a fucking little tour or some shit. But what kind of tour are you really offering?
It wasn't a fucking tour.
Oh.
Like, it was just like you went in and then you could try their beers for like whatever, 10
like, fuck your beers. You know, I can go buy a 6-pack down the street.
Well, like, great.
Like, what are you talking about, homie? I got my own.
As like Halloween as a kid, man, like one of my first experiences trick-or-treating, I was probably 5 years old, maybe, and I was going as Batman. And I grew up, well, I didn't grow up in New York, but I lived in New York until I was probably like 7. So I was probably 4 or 5. I was Batman. And it snows sometimes in October. And it just so happened to fucking start snowing this year. And I was walking up a hill to go to a house. Literally, I don't know, 50 to 100 yards away from my house. I had just fucking started, Steve.
Yeah.
And I got to the top of this fucking hill, and I go to keep walking, and I fucking step on my cape, my Batman cape, and I fucking take a big ass tumble down this fucking hill. Snow. It's cold as fuck, dude. It's New York. It's upstate New York in October. I'm freezing. I'm busted my ass and fell down a hill in a Batman costume. Like,
yeah,
fucking tumbled.
Not graceful.
Not graceful at all, man. And I fucking went home.
And you were like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm fucking done.
Like, I don't care anymore.
I don't got shit. I don't care.
Fuck this candy.
Yeah.
I remember the first time, like, I remember, like, vaguely periods, like, obviously schools, they would let you dress up. I don't think they let you do it no more. I don't know. But it's like, God, I had a Spider-Man costume, and we went trick-or-treating because, like, my parents used to decorate the yard, shit like that. And then my dad had this Wolfman mask that was, like, lifelike. Like, and it might be July, and he'd wake you up Saturday morning wearing that motherfucker, scare the shit out of you. Maybe, like I said, maybe that's why I don't get scared that much anymore. Like, you jump out at me, I'm like, what are you doing? I grew up with this shit. Getting scared shitless. And he would do that. Like, he even, like, went up to a cop car. But this was Halloween when he did it. It was like, Happy Halloween. The cop was like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you know, like, the cop about shot his ass. But it was like, they would do that. And then, like, my dad's uncle, so I guess, like, great uncle to me or whatever, he had that place off Litchford Road that decked out everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, people would come from all over for that motherfucker. But, like, me trick-or-treating, the best time I ever had was, I want to say middle school or maybe like early high school. Because, you know, everybody, I don't give a fuck who you are, even you sons of bitches, you trick-or-treated too long. Let's not get it twisted. You were out there
of course.
at like 16. Like,
dude, I used to we would get turned away.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, what is wrong with you?
You're too old for this. Okay, guess what? Now I'm going to go do crack. Like,
it's like,
you don't want to give me a chocolate
everyone
bar?
in this fucking neighborhood's always bitching about there's not enough fucking kids trick-or-treating, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I'm out here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be a little too old, but I'm in a costume.
Yeah. Like,
and I said trick or treat.
Yeah.
So what the fuck?
They should have showed you a trick.
And guess what, you dumb bitch? I came back later and egged your stupid ass fucking house. All you had to do is give me a few little fucking Tootsie Rolls and I would have been fine. But no. Had to talk shit, piss me off. You don't want to piss a 16-year-old off.
Pull out my fucking notepad and be like, 12 Main Street is getting it.
like, you're out of your fucking mind.
I was like, we went.
You don't turn kids away because you're going to get your whole fucking house fucked.
Oh, yeah. Like, I went to like my friend's neighborhood off Lynn Road. And, dude, we trick-or-treated like 5 times around this neighborhood. We kept changing outfits.
Yeah, I used to
getting new
too,
sacks. Yeah. And, like, and obviously the first round, you realize, okay, what house I'm not going to again. Because, like, we went to a house and they gave us, like, the little package raisins one time.
Fuck no.
And they had, like, one of them nets where I guess they would, like, kick a soccer ball where we kicked the net over. Like, we were them assholes. Like, if you gave shitty treats, payback's coming.
Oh, sure.
Like, no, you better give chocolate, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's called trick or treat.
Yeah. At least if you'd have showed me a fucking trick, like a magic trick, something like that. Now, granted, I'd have been pissed off back then.
No, you're about to get a trick.
But now,
if you don't give me my treat, you're about to see a fucking trick.
Watch this fucking net fall the fuck down.
Watch some fucking shit go down. Yeah.
Watch. I'm a goddamn magician. How so? Because eggs are about to appear in your house.
Yeah, about to make a fucking whole ass omelet on your fucking house. You do like
this, and all of a sudden, like 12 eggs come flying over, like you were leading the fucking archery fucking shit. Fire!
Dude, we used to egg the fuck out of people's houses.
But it was like, or like as I got older and stopped trick or treating, you know, it was like before North Hills got like tore down and shit. We're talking, I mean, I was probably like,
God, they had the haunted house there, right?
Yeah, I think I was like 16 or 17 because I was driving. So I dressed up as Michael Myers and went to that Chick-fil-A that was in that mall.
Mm.
And then I told them, I was like, did my order, and I was like, I would like no pickles. And they were like, what? And then I had like one of the fake knives because obviously you ain't walking around with a real knife in the middle of a fucking mall.
True.
And I was like, I said no pickles. Michael Myers don't like no fucking pickles. I was like waving it.
Fucking dick.
Like, what the fuck? But no, that haunted house. Funny story about that haunted house at North Hills. So this is after the incident at the fair. I think it was the same fucking year that I punched the dude at the fair. So same group of people, we all went to this haunted house at North Hills. Oh, everybody's like, let's go to haunted house. I'm like, ooh. Well, we were walking around the haunted house, and I'm just like, whatever, man. Everybody's all freaked the fuck out, shit like that. Like, I'm telling people, don't go fucking near that. And then they go near it, it fucking moves, they get spooked. I'm like, I fucking told you. Like, I'm calling everything out, right?
But they want to get scared.
Yeah,
why are you ruining their good time, Steve?
Well, no, these were people in my group. It wasn't like I was with some random people. Random people, I wouldn't have said shit, just been like, y'all about to get fucked up. But then, like, I was in this one room, and it was like supposed to be like a music room or a dance room or something. So they were playing music, so I was like, doing like this, and then somebody jumped out and they said something. I was like, man, you too late. You ain't scaring nobody. Join the dance party. Like, you know, I'm doing shit like that. Well, then it got to the end, and it was like 4 or 5 of us left because everybody else kind of like fucking dipped. But then you start hearing the chainsaw. You know who the fuck this is.
Sure,
Some asshole with a chainsaw gonna fucking come scare you. So I'm like, man, fuck it. let's dance. So I just stood there, right? Well, John was with me. And John's like, I'm with you, Steve. Everybody else dips. So I'm sitting there like this, and all of a sudden I hear, I'm like, the fuck? I turn and look, John gone. Like, where the fuck you go, man? So then this dude come out with a fucking chainsaw. I'm like, yo, you're not going to cut me, dude. Like, whatever really fucked up. It was like a horror movie, and he was a serial killer.
That would have been awesome.
Oh, what the fuck?
I would have loved to see that.
Yeah. Hey, motherfucker. I like this shirt.
Rude. Holding your guts.
Yeah. That's so fucking rude. So, yeah, but it was like the fact that he stood there and was like, I'm with you, man. I got this. As soon as that shit was like, you just heard it get closer. Motherfucker was gone. Where the fuck are you going? Like, too late now, you know? Like, I'm invested in this. Like,
me and Kelsey went to a big haunted house place out in it was somewhere out in the country, but it was huge, man. It was like multiple buildings. Like you went through a building, walked a little bit, went into another building. That fucking shit was cool as hell, man.
yeah, that'd be cool. Like I said,
They had all like Michael Myers and fucking
Jason,
Freddy and all that kind of shit. Yeah.
like,
The scariest thing, like, it wasn't like super scary. It was fun, but the scariest thing that happened to me is there was a fucking bridge in one of the houses, lit up all neon like black light, and there was like one of those like cylinders that was spinning.
yeah.
You had to walk across a bridge. The moment I fucking stepped on it, it triggered my vertigo, and I was like, and I had to like drag myself across it.
Oh, damn.
That's real life horror, son.
Yeah, real life horror. I don't know what the fuck going down.
No one's around. I'm just like,
Some zombie jumps out and he's like, oh, like,
I'm
get
just
the fuck out, man. I'm
crying
dying
on the ground.
And then they tell their
Help
friends,
me.
I scared the shit out of this adult. Oh, dick, I have vertigo. Like, stop the shit.
That shit sucks, dude. Because they can hit you and like just like snap of the finger, like
Yeah, that would
put
be
you down, man.
fucked up, man. Like, no. Yeah, that's the real scary shit.
But all in all, good night.
Yeah, oh, good night. I didn't die.
It sucked though. Like Michael Myers, like I was hoping that he was gonna keep following me, but he only followed me for like, I don't know, a few feet.
Well, he's probably got a certain
Yeah, he's got to go back. Yeah.
get the next group.
Yeah.
Like, that would be cool if, like, yeah, like if you were walking through and he just kept popping out
Yeah.
different places. But then again, you'd have to have multiple people doing that because the further you get, the next group ain't that far behind you.
That'd be a fun fucking like escape room, like a fucking Myers house escape room.
That'd be cool
kinda
as shit. Or even if it was like, okay, you have the Myers escape room, you could have a Freddy escape room,
Sure, yeah.
a Jason. Dude, you know, it'd be really cool if it was like a weekend event.
Like camp.
Yeah, Camp Crystal
Lake.
Lake.
Yeah.
Like you get out there Friday night, meet everybody, and maybe it starts Friday night or Saturday night's when it kicks off, you know, or like all day Saturday into Saturday night. It's like Jason.
That'd be fun.
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, I don't know how you really do it because it ain't like, knowing my luck, you'd be like, the game starts at 7 p.m. You get tagged. You're sitting out. By 7:05, I'm sitting the fuck out because I was like taking a shit in the porta-john, and then he come up and murdered me in the porta-john. Like, damn it. Like, come on.
That would suck ass.
You know, like, you paid for this event, and 5 minutes in, you're out. Like, come on.
Fuck that. I'm coming back as someone else.
Yeah. I'm coming back as Tommy Jarvis. You can
That's
see
right.
me. I'm going to go to my bag. I'm going to pull out my
A
blue
real
jeans,
ass shotgun.
my fucking Levi's jacket that I just bought
tonight.
from fucking Roses, and I'm coming back as Tommy Jarvis. Like, they're like, sir, what are you doing? You got tagged. I'm Tommy Jarvis, bitch. With a riot gun, like that kind of shotgun.
Hell yeah.
Fuck you, Jason.
Fucking beanbag shotgun. Tag his ass. He's,
Ah! I thought you were fucking.
never break character.
Yeah.
Shoot him multiple. Just keep shooting him.
Do that in the Michael Myers one.
Yeah.
I shot him 6 times. God damn it, he's beanbag.
Six. Just grab a random person 6 times.
Like that. Like they should do shit like that.
Like fun.
Like I said, not just the typical haunted house, like an escape room, man.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, because I saw like how like Universal's doing like Halloween nights, and I think the theme this year, and I'm sure every year is something different, but they kind of recycle once in a while. But it's Michael Myers,
Oh, is it really?
and I saw a clip where it's like it seems like you kind of walk through people reenacting the scenes, and I'm like, well, that's kind of like shitty. Like,
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
I'd rather be in there with Loomis. Like, good job, Loomis. Like, slap him on the ass. Way to go.
Yeah,
Good
I'm gonna
game.
hold him in front of Michael Myers,
Yeah.
fucking like he did little Jamie.
Yeah, come and get him. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, shut up, don't break character. I'm Jamie's uncle, motherfucker. The nice one. He wouldn't fucking showed up in 4.
Exactly.
Or it's like Freddy. Like, you do. Problem with a Freddy escape room, I couldn't take it serious because I'd be like, he'd be like, what? And I'd be like, I'm not asleep, so why are you here?
Right.
You know, this is, you're breaking all sorts of characters, man, because you're in the real world right now.
Start drinking NyQuil.
Yeah. He'd be like, can you just go along with this? I'm not
No.
asleep.
I will not. Welcome to primetime, bitch.
Jump into bed and just have the sheets and be like,
Just be like, wait.
wait, I gotta play the role.
Give me like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It takes me a while to get there.
You're one of these people that's got to like beat off before bed or something. So you're like, oh, I gotta get in the character.
Freddy, turn around. I need to get this out.
Yeah.
I need to get the demons out. Okay? Turn around.
This is how scared I am. Like, what?
You're about to be real scared.
Or like you could do like a Leatherface escape house.
Sure, yeah.
I'm just not going to that metal door.
Just stand outside the whole time.
Never go in the house. You're safe.
Exactly.
I don't know why you coming outside the house, dude. I didn't bother your ass.
Get back in there, you fucking
I'm
fat
out here
bitch.
mowing the lawn. Making up some reason why you can't come
weed
get you.
wagon, yeah.
But those would be kind of cool. Like I said, a lot different than your typical haunted house. Okay, go from A to B. Is what it is. Because I think the last haunted house I really went to, I think I went with Bobby one time, but I was on leave. And they told us not to come back because we ruined it for everybody because we were just in there laughing. It wasn't scary. And I was like, I paid money, motherfucker. Like,
Right.
I'm sorry, you're not good enough at your job to scare the shit out of me.
It's not my fucking fault.
Yeah, like, obviously, if you came out and legit, like, did some shit and scared me, I'd be like, oh, fuck. Like,
Hell yeah.
but you didn't. You'd have to go to, like, a Universal Studios haunted house or something like that where it's like, guess what? These motherfuckers have the means to scare the shit out of you.
Yeah, but those rarely are that good.
Like,
Honestly, like the best haunted houses I've been to are like really like small haunted houses, like people that have made them themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Those tend to be the best ones.
yeah, because now you're trying to gauge if this person's legit a serial killer or not. Like,
Sure, there was a fucking dude in my neighborhood growing up. He had a haunted house through his own house every year, and he was Michael Myers, and he would lead you through it. It was really good, really fucking well done.
Like, I don't know why you're talking, dude. You bring character.
No, he didn't talk.
Oh, he just pointed at shit?
Yeah,
Or he just walked?
he just walked and like led you through.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he probably didn't go anywhere in his house. Like, oh, man, this bathroom. I got to take a shit real quick. Like, get the fuck out.
Finds me with his wife in his bedroom.
Like, he's walking the next group through, and you're in there making a ham and cheese sandwich. Like,
Little fucking Sonic the Hedgehog hanging out with his fucking daughter.
he's not a part of this tour. He
What's
is
up,
now.
baby? You
See-
brought me in here.
Yeah. You invited me. I'm like a vampire.
It's not my fault I took my dick out. Okay? That's your fault.
It's not my fault. Princess Peach needed saving.
Exactly.
I saved.
I
that
did
shit.
what I did what Mario couldn't.
Yeah,
Okay? Put a baby in that bitch.
that'd be fucking hilarious. You're going through the 2000 and you just dip off, and he has no idea. And then the next morning he wakes up, goes downstairs, and you're like, "Yeah, you got an omelet? What?
Yeah.
I got lost in the tour."
Where's the coffee, homie? That was a fucking B&B.
I'd be fucking dying. Like, where did you come from?
Fucking surrounded by fucking candy wrappers.
I've seen enough horror movies, motherfucker. I
Yeah.
know to hide, and the demons can't get
That's
me.
right.
And guess what?
I ain't
Obviously, I'm
keep
the
going.
last man standing. Where's my omelet?
I'm the final girl, okay? Where's my coffee and breakfast?
Yeah. You better go take your
I
ass
like
to Krispy
cinnamon
Kremes.
toast, okay?
Yeah. God, that would be fucking great.
Yeah.
You know what? We might be adults, but we need to try this.
We can.
Go to somebody's haunted house and see if we can break away and how long we can stay away before
I
they
wonder
realize we're missing.
I'm sure that guy's not there anymore.
Yeah.
We can go look.
Well, I mean, what if we just went to like a legit haunted house and tried to break away and just stay
We could
in
try.
one spot? Okay, here's what we do. You know how most haunted houses, you got to go like room to room, and there's that area between rooms, right?
Yeah.
What if we stopped there And then we make it our job to scare the piss out of you at the most random spot that you don't think you're going to get scared at. How many people can we scare before we get kicked the fuck out?
We need to fucking put a costume on underneath our clothes.
Oh.
So when we get like a chance to kind of be slightly alone, we can fucking take our clothes off and be in costume.
And it'll be like, who the fuck is the clown here? Nobody's been dressed as a fucking clown. And we're like, chasing the shit out of people.
And then we actually kill like 15 people.
Oh my God. I'm not going to go that far.
We'll never get caught.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fucking hilarious. Just sneak in, murk some people, sneak the fuck out.
It's doable.
I mean, I think you can get away with it. I mean, maybe not murdering people. Like, I would say, like, you can get away with possibly, depending on how structured the tour is for the haunted house, who's all paying attention to shit like that, you can get away with breaking off.
Probably, yeah.
Depends, like I said, all on how many eyes they got on you.
Ability.
Because I'm sure when you walk in, they're like, okay, we got a group of 5, go. And then at the end, it's a group of 3. They're going to be like, where'd the other 2 go? We're just in there like assholes just
collecting a paycheck. That's what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, like, guess what? Showing y'all how this shit's done, son.
I work at $10 an hour. I was here for 4 hours.
Yeah,
it's $40.
$40, please. That'd be fucking hilarious. Like, I went in at 7 and I'm coming out at 11.
Yeah.
So
you owe me money.
give my money. We're like, no, that's not how this works. Yeah, it is. You know how many people I scared?
It's exactly
I got
how
a counter
this works.
right here. I scared 82 people.
Or I'll stab you.
Yeah, so guess what? Now, price went up. You owe me 40, but after scaring 82, I charge $1 a person. So I want my 40 and my 82.
Exactly.
Let's make a deal.
Did you ever get chased for stealing the whole bowl of candy?
No.
I did multiple times. Because they will fucking watch you.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. It says take 1.
Yes, but here's my fucking
Not
problem.
take 82.
I understand, but my problem is with the people who fucking, they put the bowl out there only to sit there and watch it to see if someone takes the whole goddamn bowl.
Uh-huh.
Fuck them.
You know what, man? They're trying to see who's good and who's not. Obviously, we know.
Then just fucking answer the door.
That too.
If it's that important to you and you're going to sit there all fucking night anyways, then just answer your fucking door.
Or if you want to be...
Because guess what, bitch? You think I ever got caught? Hell no.
Nah.
Stole the whole goddamn bowl.
See,
You didn't have a bowl anymore. I stole the whole fucking thing.
stole the bowl. Like, what's my bowl now? Mom's like, where did this bowl come from?
Listen, man, if you're going to be a lazy fuck, like...
Or at least, like, put it in your lap and look like you're a mannequin or something. And then people start taking shit, like, hey, mother... Oh.
Yeah, but, like, I never fell for that shit.
Yeah, like, if there's a bowl in the lap...
I mean, you scared me, but, I mean, like, I knew it was you.
Yeah. We're like, look, bitch. Like, I don't know if you've seen them. I was at Lowe's when we were working out in South Carolina. We stopped by Lowe's, and I saw all, like, the 6-foot-tall, like, horror animatronic things.
Mm.
All right, so Freddie says 1, 2, Freddie's coming for you. Sings that shit, right? All right, cool. Jason does his fucking thing. Michael's got some new original fucking Christmas music. I was like, how is this fucking... No. Ding, 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 ding. Like,
it's the fucking Home Alone theme.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, what in the fuck is going on? Trans-Siberian Orchestra up in this bitch. Michael Myers fucking just... Like, I was like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm not paying $250 for animatronic that's gonna fucking do some dumb shit like that. Like, no, you better have the fucking theme song. What, John Carpenter wouldn't give you the rights?
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
He's got a bell, looks like Salvation Army. But it's like, when you saw that, and I was like, you know what? I was like, Party City's got one too that looks fucking way better than this one. I was like, man, if I had like $200 to just fucking be like, fuck it, I just don't give a shit. I'd have bought that when Corey went out of town.
You put it in his bed.
And then like put it in his room, and he came back like, man, I'm tired of shit. Why is there a 6-foot-tall Michael Myers in my room?
Yeah, put it in his closet.
Be like, you're not giving me reasons why not. Like,
Well, shit, when I was a kid, you fucked with me being Michael Myers.
uh-huh.
I don't even know how old I was then. Probably 8, 9.
Well, let's see. It was probably 98, 99. So yeah, you had to be like 8 or 9.
9, yeah.
You're like, I ain't going down that fucking street. And I actually had a real fucking knife on me.
I know you did.
And like I said,
I just went the other way.
yeah, I couldn't see shit. My glasses were all fogged up. I was just standing up there looking like, what the fuck is going on? I didn't know I was creeping people the fuck out. Like,
There's a bunch of fucking Michael Myers. There's the dude who had the Michael Myers doll on his house, like on the roof. I don't know
Yeah.
if you remember seeing that one.
I mean, it's fucking Halloween, you know?
True. I never went as Michael Myers. Never.
Nah, as a kid, I went with, I want to say one time I went as a ninja, and it was cold that year. I was like, God damn, it's cold as fuck. I went as Spider-Man one time because it's like, I saw a picture the other day, and it was like 80s kids at Halloween, and it was like the old Kmart shit where like you had like the plastic suit and the weird fucking mask. So it was like, God, these kids look scary as fuck. But I wore them shits because I want to say I had like a Spider-Man one. I had a Dr. Doom one. I don't know why I had multiples as like a little kid, but
I had a Darth Vader, Power Rangers, Sonic. My mom made my Sonic costume, and it was fucking awesome. Ninja, yeah, multiple times.
yeah. It was like once I started wearing glasses, it was like I can't really do masks because I couldn't.
I had
see
like
shit.
the full Vader helmet, like 360 Vader helmet.
Oh shit!
It's fucking dope.
Like, did you bought it?
Like, I don't know, someone bought it for me.
Oh, that'd be cool as fuck. Like if you had like a whole outfit.
I did.
Like it won't movie quality.
No, it was not movie
Like, that'd have been
quality,
awesome.
Steve. Okay,
That'd have been awesome.
but it was pretty good.
Like with the respirator.
I begged my parents for what was that store in Crabtree? Was it Crabtree or North Hills? They had like all like the fucking DVDs and like anime shit in it. You know what I'm talking about? Suncoast.
Bro.
Man, I begged my parents every time I went in there to give me that fucking real Power Rangers helmets that they had in there, like the ones that like opened up and you could like put on. It was like
They
a
were
real
like, go to
fucking
fucking hell.
Yeah, they were like, "Fuck you, I ain't buying that
You
shit."
ain't buying no $300 helmet.
God damn it!
Break that bitch in 20 minutes.
I wanted it so bad.
It's like if I could pick like movie quality shit. I mean, you think about it. You can't say like Michael Myers shit like that because that's just goddamn coveralls, man. That ain't fucking hard to do. We can buy some coveralls and fucking
Yeah,
burn 'em and
apparently you say that, but apparently it is super hard to do. Just look at all of the Halloween movies and how fucking shit they are.
what?
All the costumes.
Well, his coveralls.
Well, and the mask.
Well, no, I'm just saying.
I'm just
like,
talking about the costume in general. You say it's not hard, but Jesus Christ.
no, I'm just saying it's not hard to get some coveralls.
How many times did they fuck that costume up?
I mean, again, like things like Halloween. You think that the town of Haddonfield would have stopped selling that goddamn mask?
You would think.
No.
But it's a moneymaker, Steve.
Yeah.
And you can't fuck up the goddamn local economy.
But it's like if I wanted like a real movie outfit for like Halloween, you know, like Darth Vader would be cool as shit. I wouldn't be seeing
That would be
shit in
cool,
it.
yeah.
Or like Boba Fett would be a cool outfit. I
Yeah.
better have a fucking blaster and some fucking arm lasers. Like I want
Princess Leia,
real
you know.
hair in a bun. You put your hair in a bun.
That's right.
What's up? You got to be slave Leia.
I will.
Or as
Say I won't,
or
motherfucker.
it's 2022. It's incarcerated Leia. Okay, you can't say the S word. Okay, like you know, like Boba Fett's ship was the S word 1, and now it's Boba Fett's starship. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, dude, it's a goddamn fictional world.
They can't handle it.
No, too woke, man. So incarcerated Leia, you got to go as that for Halloween.
I will.
But I mean, all the shit. Like, obviously, as kids, we never had no fucking money for cool outfits. You know, like.
No, my mom would make costumes though. I always appreciated that.
I mean, I remember like as an adult, like we'll still say Halloween, but I was not trick or treating and shit like that. But like when I went, when I was down in Fort Jackson, South Carolina, and we went to the bar down there, I got off work and I had shades on, like my
Morpheus? Is that
no,
what you're
no,
going
no. I was working 2 to 10, but
as? You in blackface?
no, I was wearing my shades at work, but they're not like full blown shades. I've worn them on this goddamn show before.
Okay.
But it's like, I can see through them. They're not full dark, you know? I guess in nighttime they get dark, but it's like, I can't tell because, like, again, they're not like super blacked out. So I just got off work that night, threw on a button up, some blue jeans, went to the bar, right? And we were all out there, and like, somebody came up to me and was like, I know who you are for Halloween because I had a blue button. I was like, the fuck you talking about, man? They're like, you're Bernie. I'm like, who the fuck is Bernie? They thought I was Weekend at fucking Bernie's. I was like, So I always tell people, they're like, "What are you?" I'm like, "A serial killer." They're like, "What?" And I'm like, "We don't dress up, dude." I was like, "It's better to blend in."
It's true.
Or be like, "I'm a civilian." Like, yo, I'm just here to get fucking drunk. I'm alcoholic. How about that?
Fucking Bernie.
Yeah, Bernie. Like, who the fuck is Bernie? that was the same place where they had this dude that was like, this motherfucker had to be like 6'9", dressed as the Grim Reaper. I don't know if he was wearing fucking stilts or whatever, but this motherfucker was walking slow as shit, and I was carrying 2 beers. So I was like, yo, can you break fucking character? You're not gonna kill nobody. Get the fuck out of the way, man. You're slow
Move.
as shit. Like, he was walking like, I was like, okay, look, you're not really death, okay? Because if you are, you ain't even gonna make it to death.
We got right in his butt crack. I bet he moved then.
Like, man, you ready for this? But yeah, it was like that was University of South Carolina, so you saw all the kids dressed up for college, and typically it was
They
pirate
do it here too.
Yeah, but it's like, what are the 2 main outfits? It was like fucking pirate, which I don't know fucking why. But
Horror pirate.
Horror pirate.
Horror cat.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like, can it just be a regular?
That's how it is in downtown Raleigh.
Everybody's dressed all.
Every female is dressed in like the sexy version of whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
And the dudes are always in like a half-assed whatever the fuck.
Because they don't give a shit. Because they're just out to get drunk and check out this chick.
Yeah, basically.
But see, I don't go to downtown
It's
Raleigh
depressing.
for Halloween. I'm like, no. I don't try to go anywhere where there's a lot of people.
I went a few times. It was fun. Usually, I mean, I don't know. You get into
Yeah, I don't mind going out for a beer, but it's like, I'm not going to dress up. I'm not going to do none of that shit. Like,
I dressed up last year.
What'd you dress up as?
A raccoon.
Oh, shit. I remember when you did Waldo that got found.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as fuck.
It was fantastic.
That was great.
It's my best costume ever.
Yeah, Waldo with a bullet hole in his head.
Yeah, it was all beaten up.
Got fucked up. Got shot.
Waldo that got found by the wrong people.
That's a great year. We can't say what other people were dressed up as. Like you, Brandon, don't say it. But it's like...
It was a different time.
Yeah. It's just the best of times, the worst of times. What? Like... Because what was I? Was Sam Jackson. I was supposed to be Sam Jackson beer. But I had like the Jerry curl wig.
Yeah.
I just run around yelling at people. How's it taste, motherfucker? Like, what in the fuck is this guy doing? That was a fun party, though. I was drunk as fuck.
We always were. Well, we should probably save stories for other Halloweens.
Yeah. Unless I don't make it the next one.
You might not.
Because I might get Count Chocolitis.
Yeah, you might. You might.
When they said that shit on the fucking, what was that, The Office? When they were doing the health things, and it was like, so, all these diseases, write down your diseases. What are they? Count Chocolitis. What is this? Count Chocula's the man. But nah, yeah, we'll save the rest, because I'm sure we got other funny, fucked up shit to talk about.
I do, but we'll stop.
Yeah.
Because we're around an hour.
Well, we hope y'all enjoyed us bullshitting.
Yeah, man. Another Halloween comes and goes.
Yeah.
Look out for our next episodes. Halloween, or not Halloween, Friday the 13th, 5. And we're going to do a special Trash Talk episode on Halloween Ends.
Yeah. But does it end?
Probably not.
Because Halloween's coming next year. October 31st.
It will end when Jamie Lee dies in real life.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Actually, no, it won't. They'll just fucking reboot the goddamn thing.
Or she'll sign up like Bruce Willis did and be AI body.
Oh, that's true. We could fucking, we could do some goddamn shit like that.
AI some
Bring her back to life.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do a fucking Halloween Scooby-Doo kind of thing with Jamie Lee as a cartoon character.
Pull the mask off. I knew it was you bitch. Meddling
I knew it was you, Michael. like, yeah, it's always
a mask under a mask under a mask. They're like,
it's always been me.
I'm about tired of these masks, motherfucker. Stop playing these games.
But yeah, if you want to give us any topics to talk about on Trash Talk, you can hit us up at trashferbrains@gmail.com. That's trashferbrains@gmail.com.
We should do a Thanksgiving episode for next month.
We can.
Just talk about eating food.
Oh my god, I can't wait. Jesus Christ.
No.
I want stuffing so bad.
I'll give you some stuffing.
I want to be stuffed so bad.
Like, Jesus Christ. I just want a big bowl of mashed potatoes.
Let me get your cranberry sauce.
No.
boy.
I'll just throw the can at you.
Let me get that gravy.
I'll pour some more.
But if also
Stroke.
you can hit us up there as well if you want to recommend movies or Fear for Brain topics.
Recommend
as
us to your friends.
Please leave us comments.
Phil's digits are 919. No, I'm just joking.
Leave us reviews.
Start giving phone numbers out.
I'm just gonna talk over you.
I ain't got time for this shit, Steve. Just
Interact
tell me
with
my number.
us.
Yeah. Let us know what's going on and what to do. Fuck it now. Do it now. Well, other than that, I'm good.
Goodbye.